Hello, creek catcher community, specifically in Surrey. As you can see, I have the province newspaper here. It's dark for a reason I'll explain. To catch a creep. That's the headline with the photo, as you've all seen on the news today. Now, I'm not going to show my face. I'm not scared, but I'm protecting myself and my family. I'm responding to everything as a concerned community member in Surrey, as a parent, as someone who supports both the Surrey Creek Catchers and the RCMP. Yes, you can be for both. And I am also protecting myself because I have close family members that are RCMP officers in the province and elsewhere. And I just think that it's the best opportunity for me to convey what I'm feeling by being anonymous at this moment. I will tell you, I am the person who called the police yesterday on Wednesday when the live video went on the air on Facebook, and I didn't do it because I was trying to get creep catchers in trouble. It was when they said that they had a police officer, and our CMP officer was the person that they were meeting that was luring children, and I thought it was necessary for the police to be there. I'm not a goof supporter. I'm not a pedo supporter. I don't love the police and hate the creep catchers. I'm going to make that very, very clear. I am very grateful for what the creep catchers are doing in our community. There's a huge need. But I also support the RCMP, and I really hope that the RCMP follows through on the charges and that this bastard rots. Because there's no need for these people to be serving and protecting our community. It's bullshit. That being said, I do think that things have to be streamlined with creep catchers. Ryan and his team are doing great things, but they're coming across in the media and just in general, in my opinion, as thugs. I'm not saying they are. I don't judge people in their past at all. I don't care that Ryan has a criminal history. I really, truly don't. But to be taken seriously, there shouldn't be swearing in videos. I think that children and people of all ages should have the ability to watch the videos. I don't think that there should be chasing after individuals and putting people at risk, both the creek catchers and the perps, if you want to call them that, yelling pedo, goof, what have you. I understand it's to raise awareness, if you want to call it public shaming. I get that. But I do think that there should be some more guidelines or rules in place, because people like Dave Matthews, for example, or Justin Payne. Well, Justin swears, but it's just, we'll use Dave Matthews as an example. I find that he is very careful in what he says. His approach is very different. I honestly don't think that pedophiles can be rehabilitated. I do think they can keep it in check if they have the services and the mental health abilities, counseling, but it's very hard for them to get help, and I get that. But if you really want to make a difference in this community, there has to be I hate to say gentler approach, because Surrey is tough, I get it. But there has to be a different approach where services are being offered. I watched a video recently with Shoni B in Kelowna, I believe, where she met somebody who's talked to 8 of her profiles. He's a very sick man. And she kept her cool, but she talked to him. And she listened. I mean, she didn't back down. She put the video up, and kudos to her. But she offered resources. She kept her cool. She told her story. Tried to make him feel remorse. Tried to make him feel what it's like for a victim. I'm a sexual abuse victim. I understand. I think there needs to be, I don't want to say empathy or compassion, but I think there has to be a different approach. I think that there has to be respect for the RCMP, despite what's happened in our community, because they still enforce the law. I do not think that creep catchers are vigilantes. I think you're very nonviolent, but there has to be a different approach, and that's my main point with all this. To be taken seriously, to be taken as professionals, to be considered a community organization that is viable, is necessary. We need you, but you need to change your game a bit. I support you, and I thank you. I thank the police as well. I think that pedophiles come in all shapes and sizes and races, and professions. They can be wolf in sheep clothing, as we've seen with what's happened. And we have to be prepared. I don't think there should be paranoia. I don't think that we should go into the streets with pitchforks and go after people. But we have to be educated. We have to keep our children safe. We have to be aware. And I understand what's going on, but there has to be change. And that's all I'm going to say on this. Please consider making some changes to the way you approach this. Cut out the swearing, the bullying tactics, what have you, please. Because I want my children to have the ability to watch these videos with me and to understand what's going on and to feel secure and safe and educated. And the only way to do that is to change. And I thank you very much for what you do. I really, truly do. I watch all of your videos and I thank you.